What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another classic WoW video for Season of Discovery Phase 4. We are once again back on the Phase 4 PTR, aka Public Test Realm. There's a brand new patch that has been pushed out a couple of days ago now, and thanks to data mining we have found some very valuable information for gold making in Phase 4 about BOEs, aka bound on equip items, sellable items, tradable items, and craftable items as well. Now Wowhead has a really good post about this which we'll take a look at, and we have been doing some individual research as well to find some items by looking at which items have been added in this brand new patch, which you can find for yourself by searching for certain filters on Wowhead and then filtering out brand new items in the patch that just was released in Season of Discovery. With that being said though, let's take a look at some of the brand new BOEs and crafted items coming in Phase 4. The thing is, this is really good information to have because so far when it comes to investments, for example, and buying items for Phase 4, it's all been highly speculative. We're speculating on which items will be in demand, which crafted items will be going up and so on. Now we have more information here and we can make some educated guesses on which items will go up in price rather than just speculating. Or instead of just gambling, we can now take more information and use that in the process of investing. So we know a couple of the recipes that are being buffed and a couple of the crafted items that are being buffed as well. With that being said, that's a bit of an intro like to what we're doing today, so let's go over to Wowhead and take a look at what they have. Now for this biggie post I'm going to go through this real fast and leave a link to it down below as well, so instead of commenting on every single one I'm just going to be scrolling through them so you can see exactly what they have and you can see what is required. For example, these two, we have some blacksmithing and armor smithing items requiring dark iron bars and heart of fires, thorium bars, enchanted thorium bars, essence of fire, and star ruby. Already, gems have been going up in price the last couple of days on my server, so you can see which items are in demand by looking at these items. We have the Stronger Hold Gauntlets, which as of right now, many of these items, they have brand new names, but they haven't updated the stats. So the stats themselves might be getting even more buffed later, and we'll take a look at this further in the video as well. But for example, the Stronger Hold Gauntlets still links you to the regular Stronger Hold Gauntlets, but the plans are called Stronger Hold, which to me should mean they are getting buffed because it's a brand new item, brand new plans, brand new name. So even though it links you to the old stats, we can make a fair adjustment or fair assessment and say that these will probably get buffed and there will be an upgraded version in Phase 4, and they require 15 Arcanite bars to make, 20 enchanted thorium bars, 10 Essence of Earth, 4 Blue Sapphires, and 4 large opals. Going even further down, we have the Refined Arcanite Reaper, and this is one of the rare occasions where the brand new item is actually linked. So instead of just being Refined Arcanite Reaper, it's like instead of just being the regular Arcanite Reaper, it links you to the right item this time, and the item level is 70. Going up to here, and this one is 62, so I'm guessing those will also be buffed to item level 70, and the attack power on this compared to, for example, the regular Arcanite Reaper, I think is about a 20 attack power gain, give or take. Yeah, from 62 to 84, and also more stamina, more attack power, more weapon damage, slower weapon speed, and overall a massive upgrade compared to the regular Arcanite Reaper, and this one will be way better and way more competitive. So crafted items are back on the table this time around. We also have the Skyrider's Masterwork Plans Hammer. Once again, not going to go through all of them, but you can see a huge demand for gems in all of the blacksmithing items, weapons in this case. So gems, huge investment opportunity right there, and same thing for thorium bars. Thorium bars and gems, huge investments for the next phase. Arcanite bars, Azerothian diamonds, righteous orbs, large opals, bunch of gems once again. Going down to leatherworking, we have enchanted leather, living essence, guardian stone. Oh, guardian stones, huh? Cured rugged hide and rune threads. We also can take a look at, we have for example the hardened black dragon scale breastplate, which also once again links you to the brand new version, and we have a brilliant chromatic cloak. pretty good item right here. 12 brilliant chromatic scales, 30 black dragon scales, cured rugged hides, 5 of those, and going down to elemental leatherworking, this one is kinda meh, but tribal though. We have something called Devil Core gauntlets and Devil Core leggings. Once again, this links you to the old versions. Looking at Devil Sword gauntlets, for example, these ones right here, they are the exact same ones as the old ones. So Devil Sword gauntlets, they are the exact same ones, 9 stamina, 28 attack power, and 1% critical strike. That being said, the patterns have been updated to Devil Core instead of Devil Sword. So this to me means that this one might even be tuned up to be epic, who knows, but it's Devil Core, not Devil Sword, and it just hasn't updated the item that is being crafted yet. But even if I take a look here and put in Devil Core, for example, they haven't put in the stats for Devil Core, because we will be able to find the Devil Core leggings and Devil Core gauntlets on the items here. So Devil Core leggings is 46 attack power and 1% critical strike and 12 stamina, the exact same as the regular Devil Sword leggings, and the Devil Core gauntlets is also the same as the Devil Sword gauntlets. So far those haven't been upgraded, but they have a brand new name. So to me, why would they change their name without changing the stat? To me, this signals that this will get buffed, they just haven't put in the stat yet. So Devil Sword leather might actually be a pretty valid investment to make right now in this phase. I've been grabbing quite a few myself for a very decent price, and I'm just holding them because I figured that it's such a core item to Classic WoW that I can't see Devil Sword being invalidated by crafted items not needing them or not being useful. So I bought them really early this phase when people started farming Devil Swords, and well, there's been no demand for Devil Swords so far in phase 3, so I bought them really cheap, been stockpiling, and I hope this makes them go up in price, and I'm really looking forward to see if Devil Core ends up being epic. If Devil Core ends up being epic and a really good pre-raid abyss, that could be a gold mine, so keep an eye out for that and pay attention to future PTR patches to see when they get their final stats on the items. Going further down, we have tailoring recipes, and as you can see, mooncloth is used in a lot of those, and even golden pearls. So for example, argent boots and argent shoulders, and we also have a brand new bag. Now this one, once again, still takes you to the old bag, but this pattern right here is an 18 slot bag. Going over to this post right here, the reinforced or leather reinforced runecloth bag, it's an 18 slot bag, craftable through tailoring. That is pretty nice. Now the question is, how do we get this pattern? Will it be a world drop? Will it be a raid drop? Will it just be something you find somewhere? Is it a quest line? Or is it just a random drop in the open world? Either way, farming for that recipe, getting that recipe, and then crafting those bags is going to be an absolute gold mine as well. Going back over here, we also have, here's a full list of all the crafted items. I'm just going to scroll through this really quickly, and you can take a look at the entire post for yourself by me linking it down below. Then you can go and check it out. But many of them have been getting updated, and the ones that haven't, like a lot of the items here, they will have their old stats, but they have new recipes attached to them on the PTR, so many of them still have their stats as a work in progress, but they will very likely get adjusted for phase 4 based on them having either brand new recipes or brand new names in the PTR build. We also have a bunch of weapons here, so I'm hoping some of them will end up being really good. But that's it for the 2 Wowhead posts. I've been taking a look at some of the items for myself, and we have the Sage Blade of the Archmages. Now, this item used to be called something else. I think it was just called Sage Blade in Classic WoW. Yeah, regular Sage Blade, which is made from blacksmithing by being a master swordsmith. And so far, as you can see here, by me comparing these 2 items, they are the exact same. They are the exact same on both versions here, but it has a brand new name. Instead of being just Sage Blade, it's now Sage Blade of the Archmages, which to me kind of signals that it's going to be upgraded, updated, and buffed. They just haven't put in the stats yet, but we can see what is required to make this, and that is 12 Arcanite bars, 2 Nexus crystals, 2 flasks of supreme power, and 4 enchanted leather. When it comes to investments here, that will be the Arcanite bars and the enchanted leather that you you can buy right now. Nexus crystals will be very hard to get right now, and the flasks as well will be very hard to get right now, but the other two items you can start stockpiling, and they will very likely go up in price. We also have another BOE that I have no idea where it's from, but it's a Glaive of Obsidian Fury. This would either be a crafted item or a raid drop, because this was a BOE in Datamined in a brand new PTR build. So once again, BOE 62.62 damage per second. Pole arm though, basically Vendor Fury. Wait, is this Vendor Fury? Oh, Vendor Strike, never mind. We also have the Makeshift South Sea Ore, and this is like basically the same stats as the other one. It is the exact same stats as the other one, so maybe only one of these will end up being in the actual patch, but 2 BOEs found on the patch as well. And then we have the Devil's Ore items that I just talked about. Once again, they have the same stats as they had before, but they have updated names, so pay close attention to what happens to Devil's Ore on the PTR, and consider buying some Devil's Ore leather right now, because that could be a super valuable investment. It really just depends on what Blizzard ends up doing with the Devil's Ore items in this case, or Devil Core items. If they end up being epic and a really good pre-raid bis item, everyone's gonna want to have them. Think about warriors, rogues, hunters, enhancement shamans. I don't know, like anyone who wants to have them. Anyone who wanted to have them back in Classic WoW or Vanilla WoW wants to have them now again as well, including melee hunters, for example. Even though so far melee hunters seems a bit dead in Phase 4, but I'm holding on to hope. I'm holding on to hope that Blizzard will fix that somehow. We also have the Devil Core right here, so once again, they're still called Devil Core. They've put in Devil Core in the brand new patch, but they haven't updated any of the stats. We also have the Fine Flare Core robe that is found in the patch as well, a BOE chest item made with Tailoring, I think, because we had Flare Core back in the days, right? So Flare Core, yeah, pattern, Flare Core mantle, Flare Core leggings, and Flare Core robe. Now we also have something found in the brand new patch called Otherworldly Treasure, and there's 3 different ones here. You have this one, then you have this one, and then you have this one. Now, they're probably going to be different ranks, so think about it as a tier 1 treasure, tier 2 treasure, and tier 3 treasure, or a rare, uncommon, and epic treasure. So, yeah, 3 brand new treasures found as well, otherworldly treasures. Now, scrolling down here, in the past, they used to have Warlock assigned next to them. This time they don't. Does that mean that anyone can try to get these treasures now? And not only Warlocks, because we have something else on the brand new PTR, was also like a portal item. Let's see if we can find this here. Portal. Yeah, Legion Portal Tuner. Connect a Felskar to a world deep in Legion space. May have unpredictable and dangerous effects. So maybe this item right here has something to do with getting these treasures, and maybe anyone can do it. Not only Warlocks. We'll have to wait and see. Now, I also found something called a Damaged Undermine Supply Crate. I don't know what this is, but it's probably something to do with the brand new faction and the brand new coin that we can get as well. So this could be something you could farm, get some gold back, get reputation. It's going to be valuable in the next patch, but nothing to do about crafting, unless it's required to find crafting recipes locked behind reputation. Because so far, for example, from the Durotar, from the Azeroth Commerce Authority, right? From those, or Durotar Logistics, we have had crafted recipes and other items locked behind those reputations. Will this be something similar, where we can farm these crates around Azeroth, hand them in, get reputation, and then either have a rune or crafted recipes locked behind rep? If so, getting that reputation super early will be very valuable, and you can make a bunch of gold by doing that as well. Now, one more item I wanted to highlight here was the Master Crafted Shifting Cloak, which is just one more example of where Blizzard has put in a brand new name for an item, which signifies or signals that it will probably get updated or upgraded in the PTR, or like in Phase 4, because in the past we could make something called a Shifting Cloak. Now pay attention, because Shifting Cloak and the Master Crafted Shifting Cloak, they have the same stats, but Blizzard has gone through the trouble of making a pattern and and a brand new item with a brand new name. So to me, I think they've just put in the name and the pattern and like how to obtain them and so on the PTR, and they just haven't fully tuned the numbers and scaled up the stats. So this is another item that you can craft that will probably be better in Phase 4 than it was back in Classic WoW, and therefore the materials required in a pattern will also probably be more in demand and go up in price. For this one you need 30 rugged leather, 12 essence of air, 4 skins of shadows, 8 guardian stones, 4 cured rugged hides, and 8 rune thread. So overall we have a bunch of crafted items that have gone up in, that have been upgraded quite a bit. We don't know all the upgrades yet, but they have gone through the trouble of putting in brand new names, brand new recipes, and that highly signals that they will be doing something to those items. Apart from that, we have items where we can literally see the upgrades as well. So going back here, for example, we have the refined Arcanite Reaper, which has literally been upgraded by quite a bit. I don't know exactly how much of an upgrade, but let's just say a 20% upgrade, 25% upgrade. It's a pretty significant upgrade for the Arcanite Reaper. And if we assume that every single item gets upgraded like this, that's going to be pretty good. We also have the Reaving Nightfall with a chance on hit, spell damage taken by target increased by 15% for 5 seconds. If you have a caster heavy raid setup, having somebody use this item will be incredibly valuable, and I'm super happy to see that. We also have the Refined Hammer of the Titans with a attack power bonus in cat, bear and dire bear form, and a chance on hit to stun the target, and a massive amount of strength. That being said, the speed here, I mean, to proc more chances on hit, that's actually good, but for viability in raids, probably not that good. Either way, like, bunch of items here worth taking a look at, and I wanted to highlight it because once again, we now have a lot more information when it comes to investing. If you're like me, you have a little bit of gold in Season of Discovery, and you want to try to multiply that gold in Phase 4, now we have a lot more information to make our investments with. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video today. If you did, leave a like down below, and let me know if you're hyped about Phase 4 in the comments down below as well. Either way, thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you again in the next video very soon.